What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kyng Pablo, and welcome back to the channel. So today I got a story coming out of Georgia where squatters move into a home after the homeowner passes away. We're going to get into this video, and I'll come back with my commentary.
Their family says squatters have taken over their childhood home just days before it was supposed to be sold.
Our Chase Howell spoke with a family who says the situation has been heartbreaking.
We doing a party. You know what time it is.
From inviting people on Facebook to pool parties to posting videos on social media from inside this $500,000 home. One family says squatters have taken over.
It is a nightmare. These videos and advertisements are so far reaching that we received a call this morning from someone in Florida that said, hey, I've seen your dad's property on the internet.
Lisa, Kevin, Marcus, and Marlene grew up in the home. They say it was just last week their dad passed away. And not even 48 hours later, the squatters came in like thieves in the night and took over their childhood home.
It pisses me off tremendously.
After learning about the squatters, the siblings called the police. And according to the incident report, the people inside the home supplied a lease. Then later that same day, Kevin went to check on the house and was met by a group of guys.
They started making threats against my life, and one of them told his friend to go get something, and he came back with a rifle in the doorway. He didn't point it at me, but they made threats against my life and made it known that I might not walk out of there.
I went up to the front door to see if anyone was home for an interview and to see the lease, but no one answered. A little later, I saw a car pulling out of the driveway, and I met them in the street.
Do you live here at all? You don't? Do you know who does? Are they home? Okay, because I'm trying to get a hold of them because people are trying to say that basically they're squatting in the house. Do you have the person's number that lives there? You don't? All right, do you want to go on camera to talk about it?
I'm hearing my father's voice.
Marcus says he's frustrated, not only as one of the homeowners, but as a lawyer. He says he's heard about cases like this, but never thought it would happen to him.
It's infuriating to see people in that home destroying it and partying and inviting other strangers into that home.
And as we were sitting around talking after the interview, Lisa received a voicemail from the Decatur County Sheriff's Office.
He now has 3 days, so not including the weekends, he has until Monday to make to answer.
Yes, DeKalb County. Yes, that's how I feel.
In DeKalb County, Chase Howell, 11 Alive News.
What a frustrating situation. According to the sheriff's office, the person claiming to rent that home has a court date on June 3rd to prove the legitimacy of the lease.
All right, and we're back. So we see these YNs in these people's home actually on social media inviting people over to the place, actually advertising a damn pool party. That's just absolutely ridiculous. This is happening in Decatur, Georgia. This is a $500,000 home that they're in. And the family had to find out about it through someone called them from Florida and was like, do you know your dad's home is on the internet? So this is how they found out about the squatters in the home. And this happened just 48 hours after the dad passed. So I was wondering, how did they know when the dad had passed away to go in there? Had they been watching the house? Was a for sale sign on the house? Because they said that they were going to sell the house. So that's why I'm trying to figure out, how did these squatters know when to go in and take over this house? The siblings are furious, which I understand because I know I would be livid. These squatters have made a fake lease, so they've doctored up some type of lease to say that they have. One of the sons of the homeowner, he went over to the home to confront whoever was in there. They opened the door, and someone came back with a pow-pow and told him, they didn't point it at him, but told him, if you don't leave, there's a possibility that you won't make it even out of here. So that man, he left, and they were emotional about this situation. This is absolutely ridiculous, but this is not the first time I've heard of things happening like this either, where people go into people's homes and take over. The news The guy that was out there reporting, he saw it sounded like a female leaving the home in that Grand Prix. She claims that she doesn't know the person who lives there, nor that she knows the number. So what are you doing over there if you don't know the people that's in the house and you don't know the number to anyone in the house? What are you doing over there? One of the sons is a lawyer that of the siblings, and he's heard of things like this happening too, and he just couldn't believe that something like that would happen to their family. DeKalb County has set a court date for June 3rd to determine the validity of that lease that the person there occupying that home, which we know that they're not going to have a valid lease because they're squatting. So I wonder if they're going to come to court, and if I have an update on this story, I'll give you that update. Have you guys ever had a situation like this happen to you, or you've heard of this situation happening to someone you know? If you do, if you have, let me know in the comments and we can continue the conversation. It's been your boy Kyng Pablo. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Peace.